In this video, we head back to our boat in Spanish Wells after being gone for about 10 days. I finally get some much-needed repairs made to the boat, and then we are ready to head out cruising to Harbour Island in the Bahamas. It was a plane, a taxi, and then a ferry from North Eleuthera Airport over to Spanish Wells.
We're back in the Bahamas.
It's a short ferry ride of less than 10 minutes, and it's only about $8 per person. Unfortunately, then it was about a 15-minute walk hauling our gear.
Is this not how you push your suitcase?
It's a little work. We'll make it. We only have not much further.
We finally made it to Spanish Wells Yacht Haven.
The boat's still floating. I can see it, so it's still there. I'm regretting wearing jeans though today.
Our 2001 Sea Ray 340 Sundancer was looking good on the dock.
Bobby, I thought we were coming on a vacation.
Well, the problem is right now it's like really low tide, and so it's gonna be kind of step down into the boat. So, all right, let's get these bags aboard, cool off, and see what happens.
Well, that was fun.
Cheers. Son of a bitch. These freaking beers.
Every time.
I do. It's not even. It just sat here.
Every time.
It's just this. The boat's still floating. Everything looks in good shape. So I'm happy about it.
We unpacked, checked over the boat, and then we were ready to relax.
All right, about to go to the bar here. Another viewer here was hanging on the boat, hanging out on his boat, Ben. So he kind of looked after our boat while we were gone a little bit. Thank you. Tomorrow I'm going to get up, get the boat working, replace the parts I need replaced. Then we're going to go to the grocery store, do what we need to do, and get moving. Take the Devil's Backbone around over to Harbour Island.
Oh, you're finally ready.
Look amazing.
He said that after I was like, aren't you going to tell me how good I look so I don't go back to fix anything?
Oh, you always look good. I'm no dummy. There's no way you can contain those beasts.
When there's a will, there's a way. Sometimes it works out.
All right, let's go to the bar. All right, well, hey, cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Back in the Bahamas. Captain Ben. Getting up this morning about 8:15 or something. So this was the whole problem with the generator right here, is this $100 fuel pump. I've said that was a problem with something else before. Anyway, hopefully this is what all it is. It really shouldn't take me too long to change the fuel pump, hopefully less than 30 minutes. I mean, hopefully less than that, but I've said that before. But it's always something. So I got to raise the lift here and change out the fuel pump, replace the fuel line, and fire her up, see if she works. It's going to take longer. The problem is that I bought this new ratchet set right here. It's, you know, it's got a 1/2-inch drive on it. It's a pretty big drive. It's a pretty big, you know, ratchet just fit in there, and the place where it goes is just too narrow to let this big piece in. So I've got to run to the hardware store and get another 3/8-inch drive so I can drive one of these smaller drivers with a smaller socket on there. Man, it's just so annoying. Just everything's so hard to get to. All right, hardware store. So 20-minute walk to the hardware store, 20 minutes there. So it's a, I said 30 minutes, try more like an hour and a half. Wasn't able to find a ratchet driver, but this one is like seized shut now. It's like rusted shut, so it won't move, so that's fine. I got it to loosen the bolts anyway. Got the fuel pump unbolted. Now I'm just gonna take it off the line there and put the new one on. All right, here is the old one. Here's the new one. Put the fittings back in, hook it all up, and we'll be good to go. All right, I got it all hooked up. I mean, it's just a huge pain in the ass getting anything in here. But now you can hear the fuel pump actually come on now. So let me try starting it. All right, we got a working generator. One problem down. Now I got to clean up, we got to get groceries and move to the fuel dock. We got to do that all pretty quick. All right, we ran all our errands, got the all the power cables disconnected. I'm going to start the motors, let them start warming up. Bilge blowers are blowing, and then we'll start the motors now and we'll get going. You ready?
Yep, let's get our motors started. I don't know, don't put that in there. Please don't put that in there.
You know whenever you say don't put that in there, I always put it in there.
I know, but that's why I have to at least say it so people know, like,
that you're not that big a dork?
Yeah.
All right.
Start your engines, boys.
I'm sure you started a lot of engines.
Oh God. You know, get out of here.
All right, on our way. Yeah, see, that's why we needed like another crew member. I mean, it was really easy getting off the dock, but we kind of need 2 people to do it. So it's kind of hard to have somebody film. Although what we are gonna do is when we get to the fuel dock here, once we get fuel and all that, then we'll set up the other camera for our live with our patrons.
It was a quick stop at the fuel dock, and then we were on our way. It was a pretty smooth ride, as most of the way we were protected by a barrier reef. It was about 10 miles through a narrow channel known as the Devil's Backbone. It can get really tight in some areas.
So the area we're in right now is called the Devil's Backbone. Some of the larger yachts even get like a guide, like a pilot to take them through, because I mean, like, we're pretty close to the shore, and there's a lot of coral and a lot of rocks through here. But I've been told if you just stay on the recommended path line, you're fine. But you get pretty close to shore. Almost here. We're gonna anchor out over here by the marina where our friend's boat is. And yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do this afternoon. We'll get into some kind of trouble though, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Oh, we're going to dinner at 8. We have that coming up.
We haven't been in trouble in a while. We need to have some trouble.
I know.
We pulled into the mooring field at Harbour Island.
All right, we made it to Harbour Island, and Bobby is operating windlass, dropping anchor. I guess I could say that.
Harbour Island really is a very fun island and tends to attract a lot of super yachts. With the anchor set, it was time to attach our bridle and get the boat ready to be on anchor for a few days.
Nice. Now we just have to get the motor on.
Yeah, that's the hard part. Last time I did this, I got it down pretty well too. So now the hard part, but it hasn't been too hard the last few times, so. pockets.
It's like a magician when they roll up their sleeves. Nothing up their sleeves.
Well, you know I might go in the water.
I know. I know why you're doing it.
This engine actually weighs 85 pounds, but I've got my technique down where it's not too bad.
Bravo!
Piece of cake.
Just like that, we have a dinghy in the water.
Be sure you're subscribed to the channel so you can check us out on our next video as we explore Harbour Island. Thank you so much to our patrons and channel members for making this channel possible to get early access to the videos as well as access to the exclusive live chats while underway.
Keep on moving. Keep on moving.